Okay, so this is going to be my semi-final Season 2 tier list. I'm going to do one more after we've labbed all the other characters that I haven't labbed yet in the fucking cast. But I'm making a playlist on YouTube right now called Let's Lab Tekken. For everybody who hasn't watched that, check it out right here. There's going to be a card here for anybody watching this on YouTube later. So check out that video. These are all the fucking characters I've labbed so far. So I've got extensive knowledge on a chunk of the fucking cast, but not everybody yet. Obviously, I know a lot about the cast, but I don't know the very fucking significant ins and outs of every character just yet. I'm working on it, but I will do another tier list of this exact same thing once we're finished with those characters. There's only a few left. I think there's like 15 or something. But yeah. This is, are we taking into account tournament success? I think tournament representation would be nice. Like if they have 2-3 representatives, they're obviously in a much better position than somebody who's got 1 or no representatives. Consistent, like top 16 placement would be a good thing to have. Top 32 would be good. You don't have to be winning tournaments with the characters. Obviously, winning tournaments is going to be subject to like the top characters. So I think it's pretty definitive who the top 5 are, in my opinion. The ones that are consistently placing in top 8. Maybe not winning all the time, but they're always in fucking top 8. You see them regularly. I just want to be as succinct as I can be. You know, I don't want to fucking miss any. I want to also take into consideration online win rate percentages across the board. Even though I'm not really tailoring this to a lower level of Tekken, I still want to take in their win rates. Because that is still data we should include. So, top 5 broken characters. I'm going to try to order these as well, but I don't think that I'm going to. Might not be that successful at it. I think that's like definitively the top 5. I'd make the top 5 description top 20 instead. Game is so heavily geared towards broken stuff. Well, full disclosure, the top 20 characters in this game are broken and require significant nerfs. That's why it's listed as such. So, like, top 20 and up need nerfs. Everybody here needs nerfs. Bottom 20, fine as they are, I'm going to include a maybe. Question mark, and then the bottom 10, fine as they are, probably just fine. Although, like, all things considered, I think you probably should nerf everybody, but like, this is a fucked up game right now. Let's be real. But this is definitely a decent top 5, I think. What do you guys think? How does this look for top 5? Is that fair? Because I think that Anna, being as absurd as she is, and has gained so much tournament success. Same with Nina. Between Atif and Arslan, these two are just destroying the competition. Brian is yielding a fuck ton of results with Knee, Lohai, Bilal, Atif. Asuka's getting crazy results with Fergus and Kingray Jr. and fucking Tibetano, and Claudio's getting a fuck ton of results from Molgold and what's the other one? Tanvir as well. Anna top 1, Brian, Asuka, Nina, Claudio, Reina bottom 1. Nah, get fucked. Bottom 1, get the fuck out of here. Reina? Come on, man. Reina might be up there with like one of the most downplayed characters of all time when it comes to the community. You Reina players need to chill out, alright? Get good. It's not about Reina, it's about you. She's got all she needs to win EVO. She just has to compete against a bunch of characters that are way stronger than her. But she's way stronger than a good chunk of the cast, too. So, chill out. Asuka and Claudio definitely are with her, with their, just look at the tournament success nowadays. Yeah, I don't think that you can really argue these characters. These are pretty much definitively top 5. These ones are a huge problem. There really isn't much counterplay against any of them yet, right? Like, this is definitive. These guys are pretty much solid as top 5. I don't think anyone's arguing that. So top 10, we'll do Clive. We're seeing some results with him from Shikarin. He's not doing the greatest, but he's doing well. He's always getting top 8 with this guy. It is tricky once you get to the top 10. Like, it's tough. There's some crazy shit in this game, man. I'm gonna say... fuck. Law, definitely. Yeah. Definitely Law. Dragunov. That's my top 10, I think. Hwoarang, Jin, Alisa, Clive, Law. Jin and Alisa, you could argue for sure, but I don't know. I think Lydia and Dragunov right now seem to be stronger to me than Jin and Alisa. Xiaoyu top 10? Fucking hell no. Xiaoyu sucks, dude. Lydia up there feels crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, but I mean, she really doesn't have much counterplay at the end of the day. We did that video on how to beat Lydia, and the counterplay to the character was like basically just hold the block button until she runs out of heat. That's basically how you beat the character. Yeah, you can sidestep right duck her heat options if she hits you, if you block while running 1 or 1+2. But if she charges up the 1+2, you can't do anything. While running 1 still is very tricky to deal with, because if you block that, you don't really have a lot of options. Alisa seems stronger than Lydia personally, but both are can't. I don't know about that, man. Lydia makes it so you can't play the game. Alisa makes it so she doesn't really let you move, but you can still play around Alisa's. They're both disgusting. Let's be real. Chainsaw is disgusting, but Lydia's... Okay. My opinion of Lydia, she has gray health deleting mechanics for free with the install. She has a 3 install gimmick that once she's got all 3 installs, she's deleting your gray health all the fucking time. It's disgusting. She's wall splatting you from halfway across the screen on a plus on block mid. Like, it's impossible to fight Lydia players. It's impossible to fight Alisa if they're good, yeah, but it's impossible to fight Lydia if they're good too. Lydia's insane, man. Lydia's crazy good. She has reasonable counterplay when she doesn't have installs or heat, but as soon as she gets the installs and heat, she's fucking beyond ridiculous. Just as a side note, it's amazing to me how many characters in this game would be inherently just gutted if you had to earn heat. Just with that one change to the system alone, you would nerf a fuck ton of the cast. I think they really should do that. Make it so we have to gain or earn our goddamn heat. Where would I put Xiaoyu? I would put her near the bottom. She's not high tier. She is garbage. Very good heat, but everybody's heat is insane. Saying a character has stupid good heat in Tekken 8 is like saying the sun is hot. Yeah, no shit. No Leo, June, or Alisa in top 10? It's hard, man. It's tough. I want to put Leo in and June and Alisa in the top 10, but I can't justify it over these characters. I just can't. I want, like, a Leo especially needs to be there. Fuck, man. Who should I take out for Leo? I mean, again, we talked about this. Tournament success is a big thing, and I don't think Leo's seen much tournament play because nobody plays Leo. Everybody thinks Leo's boring as fuck. So nobody chooses Leo, so you just don't see enough results. I guarantee you, if people started playing Leo, that character would be winning tournaments all over the place. But nobody cares about the character, so that's the problem. Leo mains are under the impression that the character's weak when they're one of the most busted characters in the game, but there's just no tournament result to really back that up. Leo, June, Alisa, top 15? Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. 100%. Same with Jin. 7 to 12 for Hwoarang. That's about where I have him. Yeah, I have him top 7. Hwoarang is stupid, disgusting, busted right now. It's not. I've talked about Hwoarang ad nauseum. I'm sick of talking about that guy. Take Leo in and put Dragunov out. Now Dragunov's way stronger than Leo. Dragunov is doing consistently well in tournaments. I don't see a single thing with Leo going on right now. Aorichi does well here and there, but you see Ulsan performs consistently well with Dragunov. And then you see Nobi come in and do well with Dragunov. And Lars. And then you see fucking Atif even switch to Dragunov sometimes. Like, and then you got JDCR doing really well with Dragunov here and there. He still picks Dragunov over Armor King and Heihachi. Like, Dragunov is clearly busted as fuck, man. No, I think Dragunov is definitely above Leo, but they're all disgusting. Like, again, Broken needs some nerfs, so we're talking the top 15 characters. Keep an eye on that, on what I have listed there. They're all broken. They're all broken, the top 15, right? It's just how the discrepancy in strength between the top 5 and the top 15 is minuscule. We're talking barely anything. The top 15 most definitely can compete with the top 10 or the top 5. Yaizu's cheap as fuck and fast. She's up there. I don't think we have enough data on the character yet to say one thing or the other, but she's up there. Her movement is really good. I don't think she's cheap in terms of anything else, but I think her movement is crazy good. Leo's crazy? Yeah. I don't think Dragunov could get a realistic nerf. Not unless you destroy the character's identity. He's a Bulldog character, and Bulldog's style of gameplay just happens to suit Tekken 8. And Dragunov is the god of that style of gameplay. It's just that he's got to compete with 9 other characters that do it slightly better than he does. Right? So, is this in order, though? I don't know. I could put Lydia maybe there. I think Dragunov's a bit stronger than Lydia. But just because Lydia's amazing in Heat, but outside of Heat, and outside of the installs, she's kind of whatever. Dragunov is a monster 24/7. He's a fucking monster 24/7. And then you got these 8 characters that are so disgusting that it pains me to even look at them. I fucking hate it. Well, fuck that. All 10 of these characters I think are disgusting and should not have what they have. For someone with good fundamentals, Dragunov is a great character. You don't really even need good fundamentals, man. Dragunov plays himself. You don't need good fundamentals. If you do have them, he becomes a god. But you don't need good fundamentals to dominate with Dragunov. He's incredibly easy to play. Incredibly easy to play. Alyssa, her backdash is awful. You better be up there. Alyssa can get countered so easily. Alyssa's not easy to counter, man. She's not easy to counter. There's a reason the majority of the community say that Alice is a problem. I think Lydia should be in 15 buff, considering Jin also has tournament success. Well, let's go over the top 15. If we can swap them a few out of there, then we will. But let's absolutely evaluate the top 15 first. Let's see. Leo is disgusting. Oh, man. Alyssa. Lars. Sounds about right to me. So let's order this one properly. Wow. Jin over June. Yeah, Jin's over June. He's got a wall spotting heat smash. Swap Jin and King? Dude. Yeah. I'm not opposed to that. I think King is fucking stupid, but it's so hard though, man. Like, look at the characters in this top 15. You want to put King in the top 15. You want to. But what is it? Jin over Heihachi? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. It's night and day, man. Come on. Heihachi's trash compared to Jin. But he's amazing. Like, Heihachi's a busted character, but he's fucking garbage compared to Jin. And I want to put King up there. I want to put Yoshi up there, too. You know? I want to put Eddie up there. And Fang and Lily. Like, come on. Victor. The Bears. Dude, they all deserve to be up here, but they can't be because it's a top 15, right? Like, what the fuck, man? There are so many stupid characters in this fucking game that you have to sacrifice your pride on, like, my principles on saying that King is disgustingly busted when he is, but there are just other characters that are worse offenders than King. Swap Lars for King? I can't do that. No, I refuse. Lars is stronger than King. Yoshi, I want to put up there too. Here, let's just go finish the nerf required characters. So top 20 is still stupid fucking good. They still require nerfs. I'm going to put Kuma and Panda in the same tier. Panda's definitely stronger than Kuma. God damn it, though. I'm gonna have to make another slot. I have to make another fucking slot, dude. I think that's probably better. Otherwise, it's just too much. Because there are still characters that need to be nerfed here, right? And I can't leave them out of the nerfing requirements. Bottom 15 probably fine as they are, but the rest of them need fucking nerfs. Let's do, you know what? Fuck that. Top 25, and we're gonna swap Eddie out. Yeah, Eddie's stronger than Heihachi. Fuck, dude. There's so many strong characters in this fucking area, dude. Lily. Oh, there's Victor, and what the fuck, man? Victor and goddamn Azucena is way stronger than people think. This is ridiculous, man. No. Bottom 15 need tiny nerfs, because they all need fucking nerfs. Alright, let's see. Okay. This is so stupid. Every time I think I've got a good idea, a good handle on it, I feel like, okay, I'm not, this is bullshit. There's no justice here. There are no weak fucking characters, man. I think Eddie or Victor goes in place of Yoshi. Yoshi is quite alright compared to Eddie. The problem with Yoshi is the more labbing that we've done over the course of however fucking long it's been now, the more we realize that Yoshi is the anti-character. He beats everything and says no to everything. You cannot stance mix up Yoshimitsu. His flash beats out everybody's stance attempts. So you can be +7, +8 in his face and attempt to stance mix up, and he can flash you or spin out of the way. He just kills the meta. And I think that goes a long way in success. I'm forgetting Shaheen. Well, Fakaram is up there, though. My god, dude, this is so hard to do. And I think Lily is too low. Like, Lily's fucking... Lily's up here. In fact... fuck that. Tournament success. Yeah. Eddie's got more tournament success. Bottom 15, I'm gonna have to start that up. Yeah, so Shaheen for sure. Victor for sure. Steve. Paul. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Azucena is so much better than people think. Fuck. Bottom 5. This is just going to be the bottom 5. This is going to be the bottom 10. Bottom 15, bottom 5. Yeah, okay. Dude, no! No, absolutely not. Lee is not bottom 5. Who the fuck is bottom 5? Is there even a bottom 5 character? Besides the obvious? Like, these fucking 5 minus Lee? Lee should be up here? Like, this is... No, fuck that. Lee should... Dude, this is insane. Like, trying to organize this tier. This is fucked up, man. This is just a mess. Lee is... Fuck, is it Lee or is it fucking Rob in the top 25? Azucena's stronger than people think. You know, I'm gonna put Jack down here. I put Lee at the top of. My God, dude, this is so stupid. This is such there's no justice in this tier list because the characters down here, you look at this tier and you go, oh, they're shitty. These characters suck. Not a single character in this list sucks. They're all incredible. I don't fucking know, man. That's what I got so far. Hey, let's hash it out. What do you guys think? Hash this out. Lee should go into the top of bottom 15. Yeah, okay, cool, I got that one. Yeah, you're right. Steve, Shaheen, Victor, Armor King are stronger than Lee. Maybe. Maybe. No, not Armor King. Lee has a safe down forward 2. He's got 1+2 best counter launcher in the game. He's got far better heat utility, I'd say. No. Armor King is also, I think, harder to play than Lee. So, no, Lee is stronger than Armor King. Shaheen and Victor, though. Steve also, Lee is way stronger than Steve. Not way stronger, but he's higher on the same tier than Steve. Victor, yeah, you're right. I think Victor and Shaheen are stronger. Armor King. Armor King's down here. None of these characters suck, though. Like, none of them suck. They're all top fucking tier shit. It's just, this game is so stupid. Yeah, Armor King is weak. No, that's the thing. Nobody's weak. If I feel like Kazuya and Diligence should be in their own tier. Yeah, me too. This is fucking hard. Yeah, it is, Liar. It's crazy. Why Heihachi needs nerfs, one of the hardest characters in the game. I am feeling sad. Dude, I agree. Heihachi's one of the hardest characters to play. I'm a Heihachi lover. I'm a Heihachi main, aside from Kazuya. But I cannot, in good faith, put Heihachi in a lower tier than that. Look at where he is, man. He's not that fucking high on the list, but he's doing well in tournaments. He's the strongest Mishima. It's up there. It's debatable whether it's him or Reina, but I think it's Heihachi. Why is she bottom 15? Your matchup knowledge about Zafina is not good. Zafina relies on more gimmicks and your opponent not knowing the matchup. And the counterplay to Zafina is very simple. It's be patient and know the frame data. If you're not able to knowledge check your opponent with Zafina, the matchups for you become significantly harder. And it's noticeable. It's almost immediately noticeable. Whereas most of the characters above her, you know, let's take it from the bottom. Fakumram, Reina, Fang, Heihachi, Lily. You can knowledge check people with those characters, and if they know the fucking matchup, you can still kick the shit out of them. Why is Fakumram so high? Because he's absolutely deserves to be. He's a ridiculously good character. He is the best ranged character in the game. If you're the best at something in this game, you deserve a higher placement. There is no character in the game that can match his range. It's rare to be a character in Tekken 8 and be the best at one thing. And I also think that everybody in the whole game needs nerfs. I don't think Kazuya is exempt from that. Fakumram has won a tournament. Yeah, technically he did. It's true. Playing against Zafina with Steve is a nightmare. Yeah, Steve doesn't really have any way to approach her when she's in Mantis or Tarantula stance, so it is tricky. But that's also matchup stuff. Like Kazuya's, he dies to Lee and Steve, and they're not exactly strong characters, but you get fucking destroyed by Lee and Steve if you're Kazuya. So it is matchup dependent. There's matchups in this game matter, right? That's why I think Yoshimitsu deserves to be in the top 20, because he shuts down way more matchups in the game than any other character. He is the anti-character character. What would I nerf on my main then? On my main, I would get rid of Devil Stomp being plus 11 into mix-up. In heat, I would get rid of the fact that Hell Sweep gives me heat back, and I would make Shikaway cost more heat to use, because I think the Shikaway gimmick is fucking stupid, and I don't like Kazuya's that spam that. The fucking lazy-ass way to play. Shikaway is fucking pathetic. So I think make it so it uses his entire fucking heat bar. I don't care. One time. That's it. Because it's too much of a panic tool. Kazuya shouldn't have a panic tool that good. It even hits grounded, for fuck's sakes. It's too good. So yeah, hey, Kazuya needs some nerfs. Everybody needs some nerfs. Kazuya's Devil Fist tracks a lot more in heat too, which is pretty crazy. Heihachi also has wall splatting heat smash. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. You can't put a character with a wall splatting heat smash anywhere near the bottom of the tier list. Did we do that though? Did anybody on this list? No, I don't think so. No, everybody with a wall splatting heat smash is at least top 20. That's good. Yeah, because that's exactly it. So Yoshimitsu, wall splatting heat smash. Jin, wall splatting heat smash. Leo, wall splatting heat smash. Law, wall splatting heat smash. Quaron, wall splatting heat smash. Heihachi, he's the only one of the wall splatting heat smash that's not in the top 20. And I'm trying to find a way to put him in the top 20 now. He does have that, and that is fucking stupid good. But I don't see him performing as well as Eddie in tournament or the Bears. Panda's seriously better than Kuma, so you have to put her above Kuma. Heihachi's not stronger than Yoshimitsu. He's not stronger than King. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He has a wall splatting heat smash, but he's definitely not top 20. How can you put Jin in top 15 when most Jin pros are dropping Jin for King? You could swap them. This is not definitive. This is me before I've finished labbing, doing my lab session, right? This is me after, like, I've labbed the fuck out of so many characters. And the videos are on my playlist for you to check out about that shit, right? I've labbed the fuck out of this fucking game when it comes to these characters. But I haven't labbed like 17 characters that I still have to lab. Once I have that knowledge of the 17 extra characters, and I've made those videos, I'm going to come back and make a definitive tier list that's a lot more in tune with what reality might say. Kazuya bottom 15 is wild. Where would you put Kazuya, Fujin? And, I mean, bottom 5, really. Why wouldn't you put him in the bottom 5? I want to know, legit. Give me some arguments for why you think Kazuya is better than anybody on the list above him right now. I want to hear it. Let's fucking hear it. I genuinely don't believe people have even spent a moment with the character, playing the character at a high level, if you think Kazuya is any less than bottom 2. Down 1+2 counter hit full launch is too good. It is too good. Yeah, you're right. What else does he have, though? Who gives a fuck? Devil Fist, Shikaway. Yeah, but I mean, like, in the context of all the other characters that are above him, yeah, all those things should be nerfed, in my opinion. I think down 1+2 should be -15. I think Devil Fist shouldn't track it all in heat. And I think Shikaway should use your entire heat bar when you do it one time. Like, yeah, and I think Electric should be not free in heat, either. But these are all problems with Mishimas across the board, right? It's not just a Kazuya problem. Down forward 1-2 tracking is broken. Yeah, there's a lot of realigning strings in the game, though. That's just fucked up. Isn't Kazuya the best 50-50 character, or is it Eddie? No, there's every character he needs down 1+2. I mean, yeah, I think Kazuya beats Steve with down 1+2. That's how you fight Steve with Kazuya. You down 1+2 his high checks. His jab checks, his 1-2-1s, his back ones, his up back 2s. You have to down 1+2 that shit. Otherwise, Steve's just in your face all fucking day. Nothing you can do. Keisuke dropped Kazuya, 0 tournament representation. Everyone above him has way more tournament representation. Yeah, exactly. If I think there's a justification in putting Kazuya higher, I'll do it. I have no dog in this fight. Yeah, I love Kazuya, but I'm perfectly fine saying he's broken. In Tag 2, I always had him at the top of the list. Always. Because he was at the top of the list. He was top 5 in Tag 2, no question. In Tekken 7, he was like bottom mid-tier. In this game, he is so under-equipped, it's fucking laughable. And you really know that, you really learn that a lot once you've labbed the fuck out of other characters, especially with Kazuya. We just went over the jab tier list. He has definitively, objectively, the worst jab in the game, so he has no poking to speak of. But in a game where you need poking to just be able to play the game, he's got nothing. And you can't move in this fucking game either, which is his other go-to tool, right? Kazuya requires good fucking movement in order to play the game, and you can't move in this fucking game. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, that's the perfect way to say it. Kazuya's strong, so is Devil Jin. They're both incredibly strong. No one is denying that. But you need to compare them to the rest of the roster. Not just their own strength. Exactly. Exactly. That's the argument. Compare those characters, as difficult as they are, incredibly hard to play characters, in the context of everybody else, especially. Compare them to everyone else on this list, and tell me that I'm wrong. And then make an argument. I want to make it a syllogistic format, if you want. Premise 1. A good character in Tekken 8 has shitty poking. Premise 2. A good character in Tekken 8 is very inconsistent. Conclusion. Kazuya is a good character in Tekken 8. Okay, cool. It's an invalid fucking syllogism, but at least the conclusion was sound, right? But it's still bullshit. I reject both premises right off the fucking bat, right? Fuck that. A good character in Tekken 8 is inconsistent and has shitty poking. Yeah, no, it's not true. Look who's at the top of the fucking list. Do you think any of those guys have shitty poking and are inconsistent? Hell fucking no. Hell no. Anna, Nina, Brian, Asuka, Claudia, some of the best poking tools in the fucking game. And the best consistency. And busted damage. And fuck those 5 characters, man. Fuck those 5 characters. Like, watching Keisuke play Tekken was like introducing me to crack and then taking it away when he drops Kazuya. I know, it's so sad. He just lost a tournament recently. He chose Kazuya again and he got his ass kicked again. I think now he's starting to... He beat Mangja's Law very, very well. It was his fight against Mangja was great. But then he got it wrecked. And I think he's going to stick with Reina now. He seems to be pretty adamant about Reina. Asuka is shit in poking those slow jabs. Nah, her jab is still 10 frames. It's just -2 on block, so it sucks. And it's got 1.82 range. It's garbage. But Brian is hard. Yeah. Shaheen? What about Shaheen? Yeah, he's... You know what Shaheen needs nerfed? You know what needs to go, like, today with Shaheen? Hey, Nem Gaming. Hey, let's go. Oh, Nemi. Is that Nemi? Nemi? Fuck yeah, bro. How you doing, bro? You know what needs to go on Shaheen right now? His 14 frame with punish or block punish. His 14 frame gray health deleter. What is that shit? He fucking slaps you, spins you around, and then cracks your neck and flips you. And now your gray health is gone. And it's a 14 frame attack. What the fuck is that? He can just do it anytime he wants as a 14 frame punish? Gray health is just gone? He just says no to one of your most important resources? Like, he takes away a resource for free? Dude. Fuck that. No. Any of that fucking gray health deleting horse shit needs to be deleted from the fucking game. Lee's better than Shaheen. I mean, we had somebody saying Shaheen's better than Lee. I think Shaheen's got a better slide than Lee, and then I think Shaheen has very similar tools to Lee. Shaheen's got a down forward 1, that's -1 on block, and you can't step it if you jab into down forward 1. We just found that out on stream the other day. So Shaheen's down forward 1 is incredibly good. So if he goes jab, you block it, he does another down forward 1. You can't step it either direction. Lee, that's not the case. You can step his down forward 1 to the left even if you block his jab. So he's got a shittier jab or a shittier down forward 1 than Shaheen for that reason. I think Shaheen is better than Lee. Well, yeah, I think Shaheen is better than Lee. I'm defending Lee right now. I wasn't here for Kazuya. Why is he so low? Worst jab in the game. We discovered that definitively with the jab tier list we just did. Worst jab in the game for sure. No poking at all. Very inconsistent. Garbage hitboxes. The hardest character in the game to play. No tournament representation. Getting absolutely butchered online at all ranks. And has never won a master or a challenger level event or even placed very high in any of the events except for when Keisuke used him and he made top 8 a few times, but now he's dropped Kazuya in place of Reina. So to me, that's a huge, those are like ticks down the fucking line, one of the worst characters in the fucking game. I'm inclined to put him below Deviljin, but because Deviljin is fucking Shackle, but I don't know. You could swap either. I don't know. I think Kazuya is the worst character in the game, personally. But that's... You got the lack of consistency with extreme difficulty required to pilot the character, no tournament success, horrible online statistics, and he's the most represented character online, yet he's getting destroyed by it all over the fucking place. You'd think with a representation that high, he'd have better results. But no, he's getting fucked up all over the place. Now, I'm not saying Kazuya is trash. He's a great character. I think Kazuya is the shittiest character in this game, but he would absolutely murk any other character from any other Tekken iteration. Kazuya is my secondary. I don't disagree with you, but I think his heat is pretty solid. Yeah, but everybody's heat is super solid. Saying that the character in Tekken 8 has good heat is, again, like I said, it's like saying the sun is hot. It's just a fact across the board. There's not a single character on this list that doesn't have at least one super solid thing in heat. Not a single character. I think everybody's heat is fucked up, and heat in general, across the board, needs a huge fucking kneecapping. Kneecap the heat mechanic alone, and you'll see a completely different tier list, all the way across the board. I don't know, man. The right hands Mishimas are still the best in the game, in my opinion. Well, they're not the best in the game. They can't be. But in the right hands, that's the player, right? That's not the character. That's the player outplaying their opponent. But it takes some good skill. Takes skill, good defense. Again, that's the player. Wavu dash, does that make them overall worse? I don't know. Well, the thing is, Oki's been nerfed heavily, right? In this game. They got rid of Okizeme. So now, you've just taken away one of Kazuya's best assets. You have almost entirely removed a property of the character that used to be a hallmark of how to play him. So what does Kazuya have now? He's got shittier 50-50s than the rest of the cast because he requires a knockdown for his, and Oki's been nerfed, and other characters can just do a 50-50 on block. They can force you to get, like Lars, for example. Den 3, can you sidestep Sen 1 or Sen 3 after he hits you on block with Den 3 after you get up in an Oki position? No, you can't. So what do you fucking do? You have to guess. And he forces that on block. And that's just one example of a fuck ton of these characters have the same thing. Kazuya Oki is still strong. What are you even saying? Yeah, of course it's still strong. I never said it was gone. I said that they removed one of the best aspects about the character because his Oki was the best in the game. His 50-50 required an Oki position to get going, and Oki's got significantly nerfed because of the Season 2 change, with holding back just being the god way to get up, or holding forward being that spring kick horse shit. Like, there is no real Okizeme anymore for Mishimas. In the same way that there was in every other Tekken game. And in Season 1 even. His Okizeme is still really good. But it's nowhere near where it should be to make Kazuya a stronger character. He needs better Oki to be a little higher on the list. And even if he had it, it wouldn't be that much higher. Kazuya's Oki at the wall? Yeah, at the wall, Kazuya is a whole other level. Like, at the wall, Kazuya is like fucking top 10. In the neutral and for 90% of the rounds, Kazuya is not very good. That's because Kazuya doesn't really need anything. It's just everyone else needs to lose something. Exactly. Nobody in this game needs anything. The majority of the cast need to be brought down to like the bottom 15 level. That would be perfect. If everybody was at the level of the bottom 15, we would have a beautiful fucking game on our hands. I don't know about Fakuram though. If you play him face on, he has no panic tools. You can't go crazy with him. You have to be very thorough with him. Well, I mean, I got him at the bottom of top 25. What's wrong with that? I think he's perfectly fine there, because he does have tournament results, and you can absolutely steamroll opponents by just spamming your standing 3 strings. Standing 3 has so many. You can do standing 3-4-4, or standing 3-4-3. You can do standing 3-4-4 is the +3 on block homing move. You can do standing 3-1, standing 3-1-4, standing 3-1 down 4, standing 3-1-2. And where's Bob? He's not in the game right now. I think all that mental stack, and then he's got the guard break in that exact thing as well, the standing 3 guard break. So you're guessing you have opportunities to duck his strings, but if you do, you get fucked up for it. He's got standing 3-4 as well, keeps you from ducking the jabs. I don't know. I think and the homing move, and I think Fakuram is really fucking good. He's got ways to prevent you from sidestepping him with down 4, 3+4, and jet kick. 1 tracks to sidestep left, 1 tracks to sidestep right. You've got his one of the best homing moves, super fast and crazy good range of 3+4. His lows down 4 is basically homing, and it's insanely chunky, and the damage it does on counter hit is fucked up. And then you've got amazing Oki with back 1 after that. After you hit them with a counter hit down 4. I think Fakuram, like back 1 in general, is such a great whiff punish tool. I don't know. Fakuram in general is, yes, you have to be pretty on point as a player with Fakuram, and you got to be careful because a lot of his lows are very risky. You can get launched a lot of the time for just doing a single low. But before you know it, as the defender against Fakuram, they start fucking throwing out lows and shit. Your health bar is deleted. And you don't even, what the fuck just happened? My health bar's gone? I ate like 4 lows. But he is not safe. Yeah, there's tons of characters that aren't safe in this game that are, like, all the characters below him are quite unsafe as well. Honestly, everybody is. Shaheen is fairly safe. Victor's not that safe. If you know how to deal with Victor, he's not that safe. Lee is not that safe. You can step the shit out of him. Steve is pretty safe. Paul, you can step him pretty good. Azucena is pretty safe. Leroy's pretty safe. Raven's fucking not safe. Zafin is not safe. Armor King's not safe. They're about as bad and as big of a fender as Fakuram is in that way. Sidestep left and Ayachi is dead. What if he back 4s? It's not even a homing move. But what if he back 4s? Foxy Stone, Kazuya bottom 5? Absolutely. I already explained that a few times though. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Not sure what to nerf on Fang Limplash? Down forward 3. Down forward 3 for sure. Why does he have the ability to mix you up from one sidestep with a sidestep 4 or a sidestep down forward 3? Either way, you're getting launched. Down forward 3 should be -10 on block. With no pushback at all. I think that's, it's kind of mental that you got Xiaoyu in bottom 5. Have you ever played Xiaoyu, intro TK? Have you ever played Xiaoyu? Reina is definitely top 10. You are out of your fucking mind, dude. Have you ever played Reina? Come on, bro. Played a Law earlier, damn near uninstalled the game. Yeah, well, Law is pretty busted. Look at that shit. He's top 10 easily, and nobody disagrees with that shit. Back 4 tracks, -9 GG, and if you whiff, have fun, you get launched for free. What? So what? Don't whiff, then. Look, I'm as big of a Heihachi lover as anybody. I've been playing Heihachi for 31 years. I love Heihachi. He is absolutely one of my favorite all-time characters. But he is not reasonable right now. He is absurdly stupid strong. Defending Heihachi is not... I mean, he's a Mishima, he's very hard to play. But he has a wall-splatting heat smash that's 15 frames. Ridiculous. Full combo after. He's got the install of the fucking game with Warrior Instinct. Might be the best install in the game. If you could use it more than one round per match, I'd say it was the best install in the game. No question. But for that one round, Heihachi becomes stronger than Anna. For one round, every single match. And to me, that's significant. We need to include that. And he has the most damage of all the Mishimas. Heihachi's the single strongest Mishima in terms of damage. He's got the best jab of all the Mishimas. He has the best down forward one of all the Mishimas. And his fucking 10-frame punish wall splats for a full combo. Sorry, man, but Heihachi is absolutely ridiculous right now. I don't think he's anywhere higher than where he is currently on the list, because there's so many significantly stronger characters and much easier to play, but I don't think he has any business being lower on the list. He's absolutely top 25, and that's totally fine. Reina is difficult to pilot. Yes, she is. All the Mishimas are. She's just a little weaker than Heihachi, I think, because she doesn't have that crazy fucking heat smash. Yeah, but it is very weak range. You have to be at range 1.5 for down forward 3, though. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. It's one of those moves that you could just throw out. You know what I mean? There's no risk to the Fang player at all. If you don't space it properly, that's your problem. But there's never a bad time to use down forward 3 with Fang. That move is perfect. It's a launching mid on normal hit, safe on block, not that slow. What is it, 17 frames? No, it's, what is it, down forward 3 with Fang, what is it? It's like 20 or 21 frames, right? I don't know, it's not that fucking slow. For a launching mid, it's fast. And it also hits grounded, so it's a great Oki tool as well. And if they press a button on the ground, they get launched on the fucking ground. So, no, Fang, down forward 3, the range is the only weakness that move has. The range is the only weakness. That's not enough for a move that does all that. It should have way more than just a range problem. It's just a do-it button. It's just a do-it button. Kazuya bottom, Guitar Zan. Everybody's, you guys are always doing this. Why? What? Like, Kazuya bottom. Yeah, dude. Look at all the characters above him and tell me I'm wrong. Like, dude. Especially if you've played Kazuya at a high level and you know what to expect from the character. You understand the character on a deep-rooted fundamental level. If you know that shit, then you would not be surprised with the placement. Play him for 10 minutes at a high level. Tell me I'm wrong. Because Kaz is not weak, nobody's weak. This entire fucking game is full of busted, stupid, broken characters. Oh yeah, down forward 3 is 18 frames. Yeah, see, that's crazy fast for a move like that. 18 fucking frames? Jesus. Thought it was 17, but yeah. Kudon's dog walked Arslan after Heihachi. Heihachi is easily the best Mishima pioneer. Yeah, exactly. He has the most tournament representation. Yeah, I agree. Heihachi's... You can argue Heihachi or Reina. Reina's doing quite well with Ulsan and Yagami. They still do well in tournaments, but I think Kudon's is doing even better with Heihachi. So, I think it's fair to say Heihachi or Reina, but I'm going to go with Heihachi personally. You can argue Reina, but I think... And Reina has a case because she has down forward 2, she's got a hop kick. She controls space much better than Heihachi does. Her homing moves are better. So, you know, you can argue Reina, but I think Heihachi is the definitive Mishima because of the heat smash and the install. somebody's talking about Dragunov being too high. Dragunov is not top 10. This is just delusional. Allison needs to be up there. Intro TK. What the fuck, dude? Are you serious? So tournament representation means nothing to you, I guess. Because Alice is not doing shit in tournaments. She's dominating the online environment, so you have to include that, yes. But what the fuck is she doing in tournaments? You got Ulsan, Atifbat, Nobi, and JDCR that are all doing really well with Dragunov, and honestly, Nobi also has a Lars, which he goes to occasionally, but he still sticks with Dragunov despite Lars being super strong. And you got JDCR, who's choosing Dragunov over Armor King and Heihachi, his other two mains that he knows like the back of his fucking dick. But he's still sticking with Dragunov. Why is that? Strength, consistency, and overall just the ability to overwhelm your opponent. Dragunov does that better than most characters. Did I miss the Lily coverage? I want to know what you think they should do with her. Oh yeah, Lily. We can talk about Lily a little bit. There's a mean Alice Attorney player. You're talking about either Chanel or Cuddlecore, or who's the other one? The problem is that Reina mains can't win. I don't think from the odd... from Pakistan? Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's cool. Dude, I wish Pakistan would play more tournaments. Like, I wish their visas would go through. Their country is so fucking stupid. I hate that shit. I feel for those guys. I really do, because I want to see them in fucking tournament. They do so well. They change your entire perspective of characters overnight just because they show you, now this is what this character really can do. Holy fuck, man. Nobi mainly plays Steve and Lars for months now. No, he still sticks with Dragunov a lot. What are you talking about? He just played Dragunov last time he was in a tournament. I don't understand the need to use rank as a way to shut people up on their opinions. Sure, if you're red or purple, hell, even blue rank nowadays, sure. But people like to use rank to downplay your opinions way too much, and it's honestly tiring. I agree with that statement, man. Like me, for example, I'm Tekken God with Kazuya, but I haven't played ranked in like 5 months. So does it really matter at this point? Yeah, I'm not stuck at this rank because I don't play ranked. So should my opinion just be invalidated because I don't play ranked and I've got a Tekken God? I mean, if I stuck to rank, to playing ranked with Kazuya, and I just kept doing it for the last 5 months, you don't think I would have hit at least GOD, if not GOD 1 by now? So I don't think it matters what rank you fucking are. I think it matters how much you know about this game, and your rank has nothing to do with that. I stick with the lab. I go in the lab, I research the fuck out of this game, I research the fuck out of the characters. You guys are with me a lot of the time when I'm doing that in the lab, in real time, on stream. So if you guys have a problem with my opinions here, have you spent even half the amount of time in the fucking lab that I have with these characters? I'm not trying to suck my own dick, but I mean, all I do is research this game. So I've got pretty, I think my opinions and my takes, despite my rank, are pretty fucking on point. Because I know the game. I understand Tekken mechanics. I understand how this fucking game works. MN Hokage, your music's amazing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. You can check it out on the click on the link in the description down below, and you get that shit, bro. Glad you like the tunes, man. I hear that. I only really play local, just not incentivized to play ranked. Yeah, me neither, because too many cheaters, lag switchers, rage quitters, scripters, fucking Wi-Fi players. You're waiting goddamn forever for a match in the lobby all the time. Like, it sucks right now. I don't have any desire to play ranked. It's all garbage. Lily in top 25 with Fang. Yeah. King in top 20. Yeah, intro TK. What's Jin in top 15? You're laughing at all this shit, and I'm not hearing a single rebuttal from you, man. What's going on? Put up or shut up, dude. The pluggers have decreased significantly. Man, I played ranked a few weeks ago, and I got plugged twice. I was just all I was doing was getting my Tekken God rank back. That's all I was doing. I played ranked for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and I got plugged on twice. So no, they're still around. And I use Kazuya. They're plugging on a Kazuya. Now that is, you know it's bad when they're fucking plugging on Kazuya. I'm not saying Tekken King is bad. I'm just saying it's not the same as GOD Plus. You should be proud of Tekken King. It takes a lot to get there. Yeah, Tekken King's a high rank. Might not be like high level Tekken, quote unquote, but it's still a high rank, and I think people at those ranks deserve an opinion. GOD ranks are played with scripters. I'm on the verge of God 1 of Steve, and then I face 3 scripters in a row. I don't play ranked anymore. Yeah, exactly. It's horrible until they're able to do things with this system in a way that's going to fix the game in that sense. Then what the fuck's the point of playing ranked? Just stick to quick match and enjoy yourself. You know, that's fine. I don't get stressed out when I play quick match. I'm okay with losing 50 million times in a row because I'm starting to learn how to play my stick now. Like, if I play quick match on stick, all I do is lose because I'm still learning the fucking thing. But I don't care because it's quick match. It's actually kind of enjoyable. I highly recommend it, guys. You don't care when you lose. He put King in top 20 when Book just picked him up a week and got like top 8 with him in the tournament. So what, dude? That has a lot to say about Book's skill as a player, not the character. But I do think that top 20, like, can you do me a favor? TK, intro TK, can you read what the thing says? After it says top whatever, read the description. Right? Read the description of what things are saying there. You see the fucking shit. It's top 5 is broken, needs severe nerfs, kneecapped, destroyed. Broken needs lots of nerfs for top 10. All the characters in the top 10 all need significant nerfs. Top 15, broken needs some nerfs. And top 20 needs nerfs. They're all requiring nerfs. So do I think any of these characters from the top 20 up are reasonable right now? No. I don't. I think all of them need significant nerfs. That's why I put those fucking words there. So stop focusing on what the number says in the top 20 or top whatever, and focus on what the actual words are saying, because I'm not saying King is in a good spot or that he's weak. I'm saying I want to put King in the top 15, but I can't with all the shit that's on the top 15 right now. I can't. I'm sorry. Plus, so far, out of 100 people in the chat, you seem to be the only one right now that has an issue with my placement of King. Everybody else is totally all for it. You think there should be another rank reset? Yeah, dude. Everybody should go back down to beginner. Hey, Chen, what's up, man? Welcome on in. Kabuto, what's up, dude? Well, nice list. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, we're just hashing it out right now, seeing what's going on. Speaking of stick, hitbox movement is basically cheating. Yeah, it is. I say that all the time, man. Hitbox movement is stupid. Shouldn't be able to press forward and back at the same time and make it so your dash blocks don't require any time at all. It's so stupid. Right now I need to focus on university, and on my free time I lab, something that most Tekken Kings don't do. Liar. Exactly. So I don't think people should be taking the rank into consideration when you've got external factors at play. You might not have the time to play the game as often as other people do, right? You might you don't have that fucking time. So who cares about the rank? Doesn't mean you don't know shit about the game. Agree with the King? Thanks, man. Yeah, I think King is in a good spot there. He's still bullshit. He's still super busted. Look where he's hanging out with. Yoshimitsu, the Bears, Eddie. I mean, they're all fucked up. They all need significant nerfs. King is no exception. He's just lower and less of a problem than the 15 characters above him, and I don't think you can argue that. The Armor King, Dragunov, Kazuya, King, Devil Jin, Shaheen, and Reina. God damn, intro TK, how do you play that many characters? Are you GOD with any of them? Faster gameplay. Quick matches usually for casual style play. I disagree. We play ranked because we typically want competition. I disagree, 100%. When I went on ranked, I got Tekken God back like that. It was nothing. It was effortless. And I was rusty. I have carpal tunnel that affects my inputs. So my fucking hand is just playing it against me the whole goddamn time. I can't even wave dash anymore. It's that bad. And I still got Tekken God. Like, no problem at all. I'm double handicapped. And I got it, no issue. I go on quick match, though. And I'm getting bodied by everybody. It's because they all have the same mentality. Fuck ranked. I'm a god at this game, but I hate ranked, so I'm going to go on quick match and enjoy myself. All I run into in quick matches are god tier players who obviously compete in tournaments. Meanwhile, in ranked, it's a fucking joke. Tekken God is nothing. I get Tekken God in my fucking sleep. But you play quick match, you get fucked up real hard. Getting Tekken God with Kazuya in your sleep is supposed to be tricky, but it's not in ranked right now. Ranked is a joke. I don't agree with the Jack rank being so low, but I'm also on the newer side. What were the reasons on your end? For Jack being super low, massive hitbox, so extra damage. You get Jack takes extra damage. He can't sidestep certain things. He's forced to do his Gamma Howl stance 3+4. Armor. It's a 3-frame armor property, so he's able to do things that beat out certain things that sidestep would normally have to accommodate. But you can't step with Jack, so you have to accommodate it with the fucking Gamma Howl shift. So you go into Gamma Howl. Meanwhile, you're taking damage, and then you're forced to do something else to try to beat out their offense. So, Jack is forced to take damage other characters don't have to take. He doesn't have a 13-frame down forward 1. He doesn't have a very good jab. His jab utility is pretty garbage because he doesn't have a jab. He's got an unsafe forward 2 for a 10-frame opener. Otherwise, he has to use an 11-frame jab to poke. That's kind of shit. His pressure tools are kind of subpar, and he, yeah, I mean, honestly, on top of that, if we're actually being serious, his Gamma Howl stance is option selectable with a sidestep left block. You beat everything. With a big step left block, you beat everything. And a lot of stuff loses to sidestep right block, too. So, yeah, Jack is very subpar. Jack... He's a matchup knowledge check. If you don't understand the matchup, you're gonna get fucking killed. But that's how it is with every character, right? Every character has a knowledge check on some level, aside from maybe the Mishimas. Because everybody knows how to fight Mishimas. But every other character in the game, you get knowledge checked regularly. And so, Jack is gonna fucking steamroll people. But I beat the shit out of Jack players all the time, because Jack is very limited. And if you know how to fight Jack, you know how to not only understand the matchup, but how to approach the matchup, you're going to fuck him up every single time. Gamma Howl 3+4 healing chip damage on heat is low-key a joke from the devs. Yeah, I know, right? It's I guess it's their way of saying you have to take damage, we're going to make it so that you don't have to take the damage. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. But that's his sidestep, right? He has the Gamma Howl stance to avoid things that sidestep would normally accommodate. It's sad, because if you've got 5 points of health and you have to step this next mix-up, you just die, right? That's pretty bad. That's pretty shit. You got 5 points of health, you know... You have to step something, otherwise you're gonna fucking get fucked up for it. If either you block it and now you're in minus frames and now you have to take the mix-up, or you Gamma Howl armor and you die. Okay. Sucks to be a Jack main. It's a situational scenario. I'm not saying it's a common occurrence, but it fucking happens, right? Main Man's happy playing Dead by Daylight. Yeah, and I'm happy playing the Souls games. I'm going to play Sekiro next, probably on Friday or some shit. Or maybe Monday, I don't know. And I can't wait. Chayu's bottom 5, then no one needs buffs because she's got a full kit. No one does need buffs. Nobody in this game needs buffs, PvP. Nobody. Not a single character, not even Deviljit. Nobody needs buffs. In fact, everybody should be nerfed. Even fucking Deviljit. Everybody should be nerfed.